Hi!
Hi!
So,
oh my gosh, are we live?
We're live on the interwebs.
But I don't think anybody's watching.
Well, yeah, because how would they know?
I have no idea.
You want to? Should we tweet it or Facebook it or?
I don't have.
Well, a few people will probably be getting push notifications, so we'll take a little while for them to get to us. But there's also gonna, there's obviously be an archive, so.
Yeah, so we'll just do it.
That's Harper right there.
His little boop head.
Right there.
Okay,
so well, let's tell them why we're doing this. First of all, we'll do a live car chat.
Yeah.
No
problem. Okay. So we're doing a live little car chat. Let me go. I wanted to go to where all the questions are.
Yeah.
Though, right.
So we didn't necessarily call out for questions, but there were a couple. But also, we just thought it would be kind of fun to actually just comment on comments.
Yes. I don't know where should I go.
Look, go back to your studio.
What?
Where's your YouTube studio? There it is.
I'm old school. I usually just go straight to the video.
She goes to the computer.
Okay.
Once we get a viewer, it would be really awesome if they could tell us they could hear us, because I have no idea.
Surely they can hear us. Maybe that would really stink big time. So we just thought, like, back in the day, if you ever watch Grace Helbig, she used to be, what was her channel called?
Daily Grace.
Daily Grace, which was epic and amazing. And then she left her contract with whatever company, ended up like owning that channel, and she couldn't take her name with her, and so now It's Grace. It's just Grace Helbig on YouTube, but she used to do this thing called commenting on comments, where she would just like randomly pick out comments. Now, granted, she also had 100 million subscribers or something crazy, so she would just pick random comments. But it's also kind of nice for us but she would just like read a random comment and like comment on it. So it's great.
So we thought we'd do that for this week's comments.
Yes.
We'll just scroll through, not prepared whatsoever.
Right. So Tiffany Nolan says, people always think kids are up too late. Kids will adapt to your schedule. If you are a family that is up late and sleeps in late, then there is not a thing wrong with that. Someone always has something to say. Isn't that just the truth? Like, people always, and especially with kiddos, they always feel like they've got the best way that you should like raise your kids and like do all the things, and it just always cracks me up how people are like that. But yeah, we really are. I mean, like, it's 8:41. We're just now heading home. I just finished teaching. Harper's in the back. I mean, normally they would be at rehearsal. So, he would be up anyways. He would be in the nursery with the other kids. And it's just, but it works okay for us. You know what I mean? For now, it works.
Absolutely.
Yes. Deb Olson says that she loves his little shorts. So sweet that he says hi, and by the way, it's Thursday here. Yeah.
Yes. That vlog the extra long vlog took a long time to edit.
Yes. What shorts was he wearing? I don't remember. Maybe they were his little...
No, they were his swimsuit shorts. Yeah. The ones in the sandbox.
So cute. They are just
so
cute. Yes. Let's see. Let's look up some more. Let's see what we got here. Chris W. just said, Harper's high can just make your day. It can. Which is why we try to make him do it like all the time.
He's like, guys.
He's always just like, I already said hi. But he's just, oh my gosh. Monique, this cracked me up so bad when Ben edited that video, because when the video where I said, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to get stuck in my room in Mexico, and Ben is like, I do, I want to get stuck in my room in Mexico, and I didn't even mean it that way, but when I rewatched it, I laughed so hard.
It just so happened the camera fell at the exact right moment.
It was really, 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 really funny. So when I rewatched that, I got a major LOL by that, so I just thought that was so funny. Let's see. Sig Fan says that love a long vlog. So fun to have Harper. Hold on, sorry. It's hard to read while we're driving. So fun to have Harper forward facing in the car, watching him see himself on the screen. Any new apartment progress? Hope you find what you're looking for. Oh, the apartment saga. It's like going on. It's on and on. We're also like really tempted to try to like maybe buy something.
Yeah.
But I just, everything here is just like
so expensive. But it's the prospects of the rent just they just go up and up and up and up and up every year, and you
end up paying more than what a mortgage would be.
Oh, yeah.
So at some point you got to stop and say, okay, like even if it's going to be more expensive in the next year or two, it's going to be the mortgage is going to be your rent anyways.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know. It's just hard, but the thing is, it's hard to do the down payment and all this stuff. But the thing about New York City is when you move into a new apartment, it can rival, depending on how much your rent is, a down payment. Look, if you just by random, you say you're going to pay $3,000 a month, which is an average rent for a family-sized apartment here.
Yeah.
I mean, probably
That's
lower.
way below.
So just as an example, $3,000.
Yeah.
You've got to, that guy just completely ran that red light. But you've got to come up with first month's rent, sometimes last month's rent, security deposit of the amount of that, broker's fee of the amount. Well, what's that, $12,000 just to move into the apartment, not to mention the moving expenses? That's to rent a new apartment. I'm just going to take a moment.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So then you think, well, of course, $12,000 is not necessarily a down payment on a thing, but there are lots of programs because New York State is always trying to get people to buy, middle class families to buy, because that's the only way you get people out of the rental market, and it's better for the state if more people buy things because you're more. You're building a life here.
Right.
You're not just like, oh, I'm going to move as soon as something else comes along.
Right.
And that plays into it too. It's like we have all these things of, do we stay? Do we go back closer to grandparents? You just don't know.
I'm so torn, because I love living here. I know that I could live here. I could extend the warranty of my life here if I could just get some more space or...
Like we saw this place like in Astoria where they have these like 2 or 3 floor like single family homes that you can convert into like a 2 or 3 family home, so you can rent one of the apartments, which really helps you in your mortgage. But they have little yards in the back, and a lot of times they have a little parking space in the back, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is almost like having something we grew up with, but yet still in the city, and you can have an investment thing. So if you ever did move away,
and then you rent it out,
oh my goodness,
oh my gosh,
or sell it. You're going to make something on selling it. Somebody did a comment. I can't see it because I'm going to be a safe driver.
I'm in Texas and also rent. I don't know how to do this.
It's the chat, so I don't think it'll show up on our comment. We are rookie newbies, so whoever that was, we don't know.
In Texas, and they rent, and that's all I saw.
Yeah, and so we don't know how to do all this. So if this
Just
goes
give me
well,
1 second.
yeah, one of these things.
Oh no.
That's share it.
No.
Okay.
Okay. No.
No, that's share as well. Okay, like go up with the people. You can see maybe the people. No.
Anyways, my thumb's not going to go with this.
Are we sure this is on there?
Show live chat messages?
Yes. How do you do that?
Click it. That's what happened, but it just disappeared.
Now.
I wasn't fast enough.
Oh, do it again! Leave it again! We're so excited! We have a thumbs up!
Jana said that halls never get old. Haha. Oh, it's Deb! Hi, Deb!
Hi,
she
Deb!
says she's here.
Thanks!
Jana said halls never get old.
Well, that's true. Hey, I know! She's always like, oh, you took it out and made it separate. And I'm like, yeah, because you guys love it that way.
I know.
And it's better for people searching. Like we're always trying, you want to do things that people find through search. And a lot of times if you say, oh, huge old Navy Hall, and it's at like minute 18, the random people who don't know us, they tune out. They're like, oh.
Yeah, clickbait.
Yeah, and so if you have something like that, then maybe they like us and then they'll subscribe and,
Okay, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Jana also said, you guys make me wish we had a dig in Atlanta. And Beckett has those black H&M leggings, which are like the best. She says she pretty much only posts videos of her 2 boys and not very frequently, but you're welcome to watch. Typical mom, only kids posts. I love that. I know, it's so funny. Like I was saying the other day in one of the videos, that comment was about, because I was like, it's so awesome. And I love that we get to share our lives with you guys and get to share like, our day ins and day outs, like what Harper's doing and like what we're buying and just random stuff. But Like sometimes I wish I could like peek into your lives, like just be a fly on the wall in your daily life, just so I could like, see what y'all do. So that's really sweet.
Actually, randomly the other day, Harper and I were just like, I was trying to entertain him with the phone, and we did come across an Instagram story from Emily Boyle, and Emily, he loved your kids.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So
I love Instagram stories for that. I mean, Instagram stories is essentially like blogging. If you ever, Ben should put in, we should put in one of our vlogs, like our Instagram handles. My Instagram handle is
yours. I don't do Instagram stories.
Ben doesn't do Instagram stories.
Because of all the editing, it's too much.
You just press the button.
No. Because of all of YouTube editing, I just don't have space in my mind for one more. It's a whole other discussion. Continue.
That is just silly. I really need to know some more, but I can go after the last one.
Oh wait, what about your
I know.
eyebrow?
Let's see. I found an old video of you and Ben C. It was beautiful. We hear
Oh
Ben C
yeah,
all the
wait,
time.
that was probably my song, "Come Home."
Yeah, there is some old videos hanging out there on YouTube of me and Ben singing, but it's been many a year since I have done any.
Yeah, and actually, funny enough, we watched
recorded singing. I sing all the time, but
we watched those videotapes that I told you guys about. We Are the Wards 1.0, and I was trying to convert them, but I could never get them converted. But
yeah.
But anyway, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
So
One
funny.
day.
Joe said she wants to see a Trader Joe's grocery haul in our near future. Yes, we need to go to Trader Joe's. Probably tomorrow. We usually go on Friday nights anyway, so I have a feeling
that's the best time to go.
We'll definitely go tomorrow night because we need to, because right now we have I ate, you know what I ate for lunch?
Tell us what you ate for lunch.
I ate the biggest, most massive bowl of cantaloupe, because all we have right now in our refrigerator is watermelon and cantaloupe and eggs.
Sounds delicious.
You don't like watermelon or cantaloupe?
I like eggs.
He does like eggs. Who doesn't like watermelon and cantaloupe?
I mean, I'll eat them. It's not like I'll gag. I don't think they're gross. It's just I just don't love them. Like I say, love a banana.
That's weird. That's just weird.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so Heather Nathanson says, "Fun chats, the words." We've been so car chatty lately, which I kind of like. Sometimes it's just fun to be chatty. Have you tried Sunbun Sun Cream? Yes. She said she loves it. It smells like coconut and bananas. And she was asking when we'll be back in Boston so we can dig in. Hopefully, I'm going to be going back to Boston if any of you guys live in or near the Boston area. Hopefully at some point in August. And I'm hoping so then, maybe we can do a little meetup if any of you guys are in the area. Or we can maybe have a meetup at the ticket.
Oh,
In Boston. We love that. Let's see. Oh, Robin Kidd said that I have to show you guys the romper when you're wearing it. I definitely will. I'll be posting. We'll also be vlogging a lot in Mexico, I have a feeling.
And we'll probably try to get Olivia's mom to send us some clips of Harper, but we don't know how that will go down.
Or we'll just have her, we'll just do a Harper compiled video when we get back.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, that way we don't have to worry about that, because I'd rather just us do...
Yeah. It's not that many.
And we might do just one big weekly compiled video, which might be fun, because I have a feeling it'll be a lot of the same thing day in and day out. AKA me sitting next to the pool and eating.
Yeah, we could just live stream that just for hours on end.
No, I'm not doing that. We're not going to live stream.
Actually, not live stream us, live stream the ocean. Just
Yes. Yes. Let's see. Ashley said they are going to Cozumel at the end of the month, and they are so excited. You guys have so much fun. I know that you guys have said in the past that you want to try for more children at some point. Have you heard any more about the Zika down there? Just wondering your thoughts. We are hoping it's not a big deal. Yes, we are definitely want to try and have more kids. However, I am doing a fitness cruise in November to the Western Caribbean and Mexico. So basically, we're not going to try until after that point, because even though I mean, the chance of getting Zika, but I have to go on that cruise because, that cruise has been in the works for almost 2 years. So, yeah, and I just want to be really careful. So, if you are going, though, I mean, from what I understand, if you just really are really careful and just, like, put lots and lots and lots of sunscreen on. I mean, sunscreen. Obviously, yeah, sunscreen. Like mosquito spray and everything like that. You should be okay. Try not to stay outdoors after, like, when the sun goes down and things like that. And, all the things. But, yeah, that's why we're not going to be actively trying until the end of this year.
I mean, we're going to be practicing. I'm sorry, it's a running thing.
This is a part of Ben that you guys do not know.
What?
That he loves to make a good hanky-panky joke. He thinks it's hilarious. As most men do, actually.
Yes, but mine are always in good taste, right?
Oh, always
yes,
in good taste.
Of course.
Always in good taste. Yes, so... And Dixie said, just think that some of that haul will be great for the cruise, too. And yes, I am with you. All that stuff will be coming on the cruise with me as well. So, super excited about that. Emily Kira said she didn't know about the RX Kids bars, which again, like, big shout out to Heather Nathanson for that. We didn't know that either, and those have been amazing. He loves all of them. So those are great, and we got them at Target. I think we showed you guys. They have a berry one, a chocolate chip, and an apple cinnamon. And they've all three been great. Let's see. Robin, kids, she's catching up on vlogs. She's also doing a water challenge. If you take half your weight, turn into ounces, that is what you're to drink a day. I haven't quite made it, but I've gotten close most days. So, for instance, if you weigh 140, that is 70. So you have to have 70 ounces a day. Yeah. No, it's a lot of water. Let's see. Amy Reagan says, if you love pigeon books, then you must start The Elephant and the Piggy books by Mo Williams as well.
We've looked at those in the bookstore, but we haven't read them yet. But we're definitely going to.
Yes.
We love so far we've loved everything of his.
His stuff is so good. Like, it's just so cute, and Harper loves it.
And it really gives a chance for me to flex my acting muscles, Don't
let the pigeon drive the bus!
And it's hilarious to see Harper try to do it.
Yeah. Let's see. There are pigeon movies too. The stories behind the books are neat to see. I also know that Elephant and Piggy, We Are a Play, is coming to NYC. Oh, that's so fun. Harper might be a tad young for a play. Yes, we tried the movie tonight.
Yeah, I went to the movie. I was going to try to vlog it, but then I was like, this requires all attention and all time. He did good. He did about 45 minutes, but that includes the previews. There were so many previews. So next time I've got to be a little more wise about, hey,
And did you get him any popcorn or any snacks or anything?
No, I should have, but I didn't want it to do in line. And I did a lot more separate.
Really and truly, it takes the full village to go to the movies. And I knew it would, but I was just going to
No, it was fine. It was a good experience. He ended up liking the escalator after 45 minutes more than he did. The other thing is he loves the Minions, but this new movie in the beginning part didn't have a ton of Minions. He fired all the Minions. So I didn't mean to spoil it if you...
Oh, no.
They quit, I guess.
Yeah. So Deb Olson also said they also have their dinner late. And Deb's with us on the phone. And the earliest they usually eat is around like 6:30 or 7. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I think it's also like... It's just like what your schedule is, you know what I mean? Like, some people eat super, super early. Like, if I had it my way, I would love to eat dinner at like 5 p.m. and just be done.
And some people are very strict. Like, Kate, that's friends with Leslie, her mom, I mean, she is in bed at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But that's just not also our style. Like, there's no wrong or right in that. It's just not our style either. So.
It ain't our style, folks. It's not our style. And as he gets older and there's more like reason,
school changes a lot of
totally.
things.
Renee was just saying that it made such a huge difference when she turned her kids' car seats around. It has been like night and day. Harper, can you say hi? Can you say hi right here? Can you see?
He's like, I don't know what they're talking about. He's really
like,
tired.
my parents are talking again. You can kind of see him. He's kind of like, but yeah, it has made a really big difference. The screaming stage has not passed. I also hope it is passed. It is passing quickly. Monique was saying just the screaming. It's basically why I can't have phone conversations anymore, and I have extremely high texting limits, so I don't go over. It's so true, because you just can't get on the phone. It's just
there's nothing. I'll tell you this. You guys will probably identify. There's nothing being like sometimes it's also like some of the sweet girls that come out like, oh, they're expecting this like, blah, 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 and then he becomes like this like,
and then he's like,
Gollum or something from Lord of the Rings, and you're like, oh, he's really not like that, but then he kind of is, but he can't be super sweet, so you just never know. You should always try.
Yeah. Constra326 was saying that Harper is getting to be so grown up. I know. Watching him every day makes me miss my grandsons, though, especially her 3-year-old and 19-month-old. They're 4 hours away and I don't get to see them, or their brother who is 11 going to 30 nearly enough. I know. It goes by so fast. How does it go by so fast? I can't handle it.
But I will say, until he's 2, he gets in the movie free. We should try the movie a lot this month.
What?
He gets free to the movie until he's 2.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Zach said, we are the Ward's world. We are the Ward's world.
We are the Ward's world.
That's like
Gosh, that's hard.
We are the Ward's world. It's very, very confusing. Let's see. Oh. What else? Is it Shania?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't know why I wanted to call you Shania. That makes no sense. Shania, like Twain. But I'm sure you're much cooler than her.
You can correct us.
Yes, please correct, because I know. I don't even know how you would. Shania? That doesn't make any sense. That's just like dumb. I'm just dumb.
You're veering off. You're just...
Listen, it's been that kind of day. I really kind of like made one. I just started telling a really awkward story at the beginning of my 7 p.m. class. And I just kept talking, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, stop talking. And everybody was just kind of like it was just really awkward. Anyways.
I'm going to point out, this is where we get our car. You can't see it, and we don't want to mess up our... But this is a car wash and oil change 24/7.
On 21st.
Yeah, 24/7. They're only in New York City.
Oh.
I mean, maybe.
21st and 36th Avenue. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Alicia was saying it was a super cool shot at the end of the sunset through the buildings over the car. Oh, I loved that. I know it's not Manhattan Hinge right now.
It was the day before.
It was?
Yeah, it was the day before.
Oh.
So basically it was almost exactly Manhattan Hinge, which is
like Stonehenge, where but basically the way the sunset it sets perfectly where you can see it down
in the grid.
Yeah, in the grid, but down the avenues all the streets.
All the streets that are facing
east-west.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you could see it perfect. The sunset's right down in between the buildings.
The avenues go north-south.
Yeah. But so it was really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see hundreds of people with a photo if it's a clear day. Actually, Manhattan Hinge happened, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and there was clouds. But that day, it was almost, so if you were looking at it, it was a little bit off. Just a little bit. But
barely.
But barely. But no, it just all of a sudden I looked back, I was like, oh man, that looks cool.
It was so good. Robin asked, she would love to see a video with Bob. Me too, Robin. I'm going to work on that. How impressed to see the two of you kept your weight off, considering how many have struggled. I think he's always really proud of us, which is always really, 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 really great. He always just goes out of his way to, share experiences with us. I really have been so fortunate over the last 6 years. I mean, he's brought me on every show he's ever been on. He has literally done interviews about me, with me, any opportunity he has to work with past contestants. He always picks me. I always, and then the same with Ben. He wrote the prologue, the foreword of his book Skinny Rules is all about Ben, and I just it's just cool, you know what I mean? And I love the fact that it wasn't just I got off the show and then Bob was just maintained friendship with me. the second I got off the show, he was like, so I want to get to know your husband. I want to get to know Ben. I want to be friends with Ben. And so he has an equally close friendship with Ben, which I think is so great. And then, of course, this one back there, little Harper back there. He's such a sweet little nugget. We have a comment from Tanya Sperma. About Hopper E looks like he'll have that buckle figured out in no time. It is true that she said Maddie could be out of her car seat before we got to the end of the street. Oh my gosh, Tanya! I'm just so thankful that he hasn't figured that out yet, because the second he does, it's going to be the same way.
And he studies every time I do it. He's studying me, because that's what he's trying to figure out. Oh
yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Ashley, who she said she's watched our most recent Q&A, and she's newer to the vlog. So hi, Ashley. She loved this one. This was the epic food talk Q&A.
Oh, that's an older one.
Yeah, it's an older one. I loved how Olivia said she was more powerful when making decisions about eating. Totally true. It's a great way to look at weight loss and the struggles of dealing with it day to day. She lost 55 pounds in 2011 and kept it off till she gained 40 with her pregnancy in 2015. She's lost most of it and was struggling to lose the last 10 to 15 pounds. I truly believe I will lose it, but I just need some motivation to get me back on track. Also, I loved hearing how you guys eat together but separate. My husband and I do that to an extent. He doesn't struggle with food addiction or his weight, so I often blame him when I make poor decisions about my food choices. It's just nice to hear that it's your own journey instead of your spouse's, and makes me really motivated to take control and drop these last pounds. Thanks for all the info and just being the words I needed to hear. That's really sweet.
That's so sweet.
So Ashley, welcome to the We Are the Wards world, as
really
Zach says. We Are the Wards world. I'm getting good at it. But yeah, I think like really knowing and understanding that, any weight loss journey, it has to be yours, it has to be separate from your friend. Now you can use people as support, but it's got to be your own.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just got to know what works for you, and you just got to be willing to be selfish in that area. And I know that sounds so horrible. That just sounds horrendous, but it's really the truth. I mean, it really is. It's the kind of things that people don't want to say, but it really is the truth. So that's it. You can do it. You've lost 55, 10 to 15. You got it. You know how to do it. And that's the thing. If you've done it once, the great thing about that is you already know how to do it. You just got to dig deep and do it. So.
Dig deep and do it.
Yeah. We Are the Wards world. Dig deep and do it.
That's 3 D's and 3 W's.
I know.
www.
W cubed, D cubed. W cubed, triple D.
Y'all are funny. So, is that good? Or you
let's see.
It doesn't matter. We're almost home. See, this works out perfectly.
Yeah.
We're just this experiment. So let us know. Most of you will watch this on the playback. So let us know in the comment section. There's live chat, which is really fun because we kind of interact with that. But if you're watching this on the playback, let us know if you like this, and we'll try to do some more in the future. And I'm going to make sure not to hit
And next time we're going to announce it.
Oh, well,
so there's not like
yeah,
three
we'll put it on our
here.
social media stuff. And then also, we'll maybe tell you the vlog the day before.
I still have yet to announce We Are the Wards on any of my social media. I've got to do that. I got to do it.
Do it.
I'm going to.
Do it, girl.
Also, on a random note, I got a pop socket. Do any of y'all have one of these? These things are amazing, by the way. I'm really kind of obsessed with it. I love it the most because when I go to a restaurant, I can just set my phone out like this, and Harper can watch Finding Dory. Priorities.
Oh, one day he's going to get tired of Finding Dory.
He already is a little bit. We need to put Moana on there.
Or Wally.
Wally. Oh, Wally's Wally. Anyways, that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching the archive, and thank you to Deb, and then I didn't see who else. Somebody else is on here.
I think it's been some people in and out.
But thank you guys for joining, and
for this inaugural We Are the Wards world. What was the DDD?
We Are the World's
Words. Wait. Dang and do it. We'll watch back the archive.
And do it. Just dig down and do it.
Dig down and do it. And thanks for watching the inaugural live car chat, commenting on comments.
I think we should just right here as we're leaving. Harper Ellis. Can you say hi? Say hi. Maybe. He's just been sucking at them. So if you hear that in the background, of course he stops the second.
He's hungry and he's tired.
Like his mommy and daddy. Right, that's it.
Okay, so we'll see you guys. There is one more vlog to go up tonight. That's from yesterday. And then this, and then we'll see you on Monday.
We'll see you on Monday. Weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.
Bye.